Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris and this reading is for the general collective of Aries. It will not be for everyone watching, so if it resonates with you, please comment below. And if not, be sure to check your moon, rising, and Venus signs for messages you need to hear. And remember, time, energy, and gender are fluid. Feel free to reverse roles however they apply to you. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss future readings. So, welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. To all of my new and returning subscribers, you guys are the best. I love connecting with you guys in the comments, private readings, and all of those great things. So, if you are new, please make sure you check the description box below for all of the ways to reach out to me, including my social media links, my websites, and also a link to my new channel, Woo Works LLC. So, if you like things like guided meditations and guidance on life in general, please feel free to click over and subscribe and share that jam with somebody else who likes the same things. So Aries, welcome to Gemini season. It is going to be insanity. So imagine all of this chaotic energy that is approaching. First off, not only is the sun in Gemini, but also Mercury and Venus are in Gemini as well. Since Gemini is ruled by Mercury and it is the planet of communication, I felt it best to do a love messages from the 5D edition. So yeah, as we move into Gemini season, getting ready to experience the eclipses and all of the retrograde energy, I thought it would be nice to find out what's going on in your person's situation. So whether you resonate with the twin flame journey or you just feel like you're in separation from someone that your heart and soul calls to, labels do not matter. This reading is intended to pick up on your energy, your person's energy, or the cross watcher. Just depends on your story, as long as you're not making your story fit with a tarot reading. Okay, so just be sure to take what resonates with your spirit and leave the rest behind. So let's see what we have for the sign of Aries as we are moving into the season of Gemini. What do we have from the Starseed Oracle, please, for the sign of Aries? Okay, so we've got the Cosmic Heart, Devotion, Potency, Make Your Life a Moving Prayer. So Aries, I feel as if this person that you're connecting with is truly starting to dedicate themselves to the idea of what love truly means, okay? Love is unconditional. It's timeless. It's not something that you can bottle up and give to someone as a gift, okay? This is not something that can be given at all. It's something that just is. And so the Cosmic Heart, I feel like this person is also connecting spiritually to the universe and understanding how potent the love that they have within them actually is, okay? So Aries, regardless of this is you or your person, make your life a moving prayer. Interesting. So let's see what's going on with the Star Spinner Tarot. What's happening in this person's environment? So we've got the Page of Cups. Okay, interesting. Oop. I just realized I left the rune from the previous reading out. So let's get what's going on in this person's thoughts. We've got the Seven of Cups. So you could be connecting with a Pisces or even a Cancer or Scorpio. All right, and so in their heart, we've got the Eight of Wands. Okay, and finally, Aries, what does this person want you to know? We've got the Eight of Cups. Interesting. So what's on the bottom of the deck, Aries, for this person? Wow. So we've got the Three of Swords. So in the recent past, Aries, this person has been dealing with heartbreak, okay? They are in pain. They're experiencing sorrow, loss, betrayal, and also third-party situations, okay? This is the energy that sometimes can really can really cause us to get into this energy right here, okay? When your heart is broken and when you are faced with betrayal and things of that nature, the only thing we can do is to pick ourselves up and begin to pray, okay? And devote ourselves to healing our own heart. All right. And so maybe that's what this person has been going through, dealing with a lot of this energy. And of course, we will get some clarity as well. So let's first of all talk about the Page of Cups. Okay. This is, to me, this kind of symbolizes the Little Mermaid. Okay. Coming to the shore and communicating with innocence. Okay. So I feel like perhaps Aries, this person in their environment has been projecting unrealistic expectations, perhaps, maybe to you, maybe to others. I do see this as an opportunity for love, and a new relationship. However, when I see the Page of Cups, I just always think of that little sardine in a cup, okay? It's tiny, it's salty, and it's not exactly what you expected, right? Some people like sardines, but I kind of feel like most of all, this person is wanting to communicate their feelings, and they're wanting to perhaps even apologize, Aries. Or again, the roles could be reversed. Maybe this person has an unrealistic expectation that you are going to apologize to them. But in general, I feel as if the Page of Cups has some level of immaturity attached to it, and not really seeing things clearly or to the emotional intelligence of what someone more evolved like a knight or a king would see love and romance, okay? And so perhaps there was like some energy of like things that were needed to be said that weren't said. And so now we've got Ariel coming to the surface wearing her crown, trying to talk to a dog. Just saying, it seems a little unrealistic, okay, Aries? And so perhaps this person is dealing with that energy. Maybe they were in a third-party situation where they just were going with the flow, right? And then they got their heart broken because they expected too much out of whoever it was that was holding their heart, okay? And now with the Seven of Cups popping up, this is a card of dreams and fantasy, okay? It's also a card of illusions, smoke and mirrors, and feeling overwhelmed. So as this comes up in their thoughts, Aries, I think that this person is just very confused, okay? It's like they had this dream and this fantasy, and again, I'm hearing unrealistic. They had this dream and fantasy that everything was going to like go off without a hitch. And then unfortunately what ended up happening is confusion and blockages, okay? So as you can see, this person is manifesting this scene where all of these fish are floating in the air, okay? And so I'm hearing fish out of water. I just feel like this person expected way too much, okay? And got carried away with their fantasies. And so I think hopefully they're starting to come to that conscious awareness and start to make changes. Like I said, focus on healing their heart, focus on being dedicated to true love, and perhaps dedicated to maturing in those ideals that they once held in the past, okay? So with the Eight of Wands coming up in their heart, what they're really wanting is to talk, okay? I love how this looks and reminds me like of a guitar strings. I think they're waiting for an opening to be able to send you these messages and let you know how they're feeling. I see this as Cupid's arrow, love at first sight, passionate messages, and action moving forward. They say when you get the Eight of Wands, expect things to start moving very quickly, okay? And so perhaps, you know, that's how this person feels about this connection. Maybe things were very passionate. Maybe they did feel as if they had that love at first sight connection with you, or that they were connected to you on that level in general. girl. And what they really are hoping for in their heart is more of this communication, okay? I think that they're wanting to move things forward passionately with you, but now that they're becoming aware of their expectations and how their own unrealistic fantasies have kept them stuck and blocked in confusion, they're starting to see the truth of the matter, okay? And the heart of the matter here is perhaps things don't typically start out like that, right? Not always, and sometimes they do, and I do believe in love at first sight and instant connection, but for the most part, a lot of times when you connect with someone like that, it could just end up being a bunch of red flags flying in your face that you refuse to see because you desperately want to connect with someone, okay? And that message is not for everyone, but I've been there myself, so if you felt triggered by what I said, I do apologize, but I've also allowed myself to have unrealistic expectations of what someone would bring to the table in response to the love that I give, and it does hurt, okay? And it is heartbreaking. And so if that's you and you feel like you've been heartbroken based on someone else's unrealistic ideals for you, Aries, I'm thinking that this person is also coming to that conclusion themselves. So what they want you to know is the Eight of Cups. This person is feeling isolated, okay? They're feeling left out. As you can see, Ariel, who just traded her fins for legs, okay, is staring off at this castle and hoping to be invited in, right? I think that we know the first of all, Ace of Cups. We know the Eight of Cups symbolizes someone walking away from things that were not emotionally fulfilling, and moving towards true spiritual union. However, if you've seen The Little Mermaid, and if you haven't, spoiler alert, but in order to gain the freedom of having legs and being able to walk in the human world with her true love, Eric, she had to sacrifice the most important thing to her, which was her voice. Okay, she had to figure out a way to get to Eric and make him fall in love with her. I'm sorry, like, how unrealistic is that? And let me just say, as someone who absolutely loves The Little Mermaid, and is one of my favorite Disney movies growing up. I mean, I used to think I was Ariel. I would sing in the bathtub myself, and just stay in the bath for hours on hours, just wishing I could be a mermaid, okay? And so, think about how crazy and unrealistic that is, though. Like, I need to find this person and make them fall in love with me and kiss me in 3 days. It's just a little unrealistic and fantastical, is it not? And so channeling that energy right now and thinking about, like I said, everything that this person had to sacrifice in order to fall into the boxes, perhaps, that they needed to check off. This person lost themselves along the way. And what they ended up doing, and what Ariel ended up doing, was isolating herself from her family and the people who truly love her, okay? So perhaps this person wants you to know that in the wake of them walking away from you even, or in the wake of them realizing perhaps that all of the energy they've put into these situations haven't actually produced anything back, now this person is starting to heal and figure out what love truly means, okay? What it truly means to them. Because I don't think they even knew what it meant before this, okay, before this interaction with you. So let's get some clarity from the Line Strider Mini and see what's going on in this person's thoughts and clarify the Page of Cups. So we've got the Emperor. The Emperor came out twice in the Pisces reading, and so I'm being called to say, if you're connected with the Pisces, definitely watch that reading as well. But the Emperor shows up, okay? So Aries, this is also your energy. So in the situation, I feel as if you had to rise up in your divine masculine power, okay? And maybe there was a power struggle between you and this person. Maybe that is part of the unrealistic expectations that they had, okay? Maybe the person you're connecting with is masculine in their own right. And so it was a struggle for them, like I said, wanting to be in control and take action and move this relationship forward. But on your end, Aries, I don't really think that that was very realistic, since you are the Emperor yourself, okay? What you're looking for is someone who is able to connect to that heart center and channel that divine feminine energy, someone who's able to be a perfect balance for you, okay? And so I don't know if that's going to be possible between you and this person until they find that balance for themselves. So the Emperor, clarifying the Page of Cups, perhaps you rose up in your power to this person, and it showed them how they have been again, putting their energy into situations that were not actually realistic. So let's go ahead and get a clarity card for the Seven of Cups as to what they're thinking. So we've got the King of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Wow, so the Ace of Cups, and I mentioned the Ace of Cups earlier, and here it is. So the King of Swords, perhaps this person is connected with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, perhaps that cut them off. Perhaps they are starting to gain clarity over their own minds and realize where they've, like I said, held themselves back from the truth of the matter on what love truly means, okay? Ace of Cups is true love. It's the birth of a new romantic cycle, and true unconditional feelings, okay? And so that's what this person is aware of in their thoughts. They're definitely starting to see the truth and also cutting away anything that's not serving them or their highest good, okay? And like I said, they could have air placements, or they could be connected with an air sign maybe that that had to tell them the blunt truth in order for them to kind of see that the expectations of love that they had were not really viable, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify the Eight of Wands and their feelings. Nine of Wands, right? So this person's been through a large amount of struggle, okay? They are the wounded warrior, but the wounded warrior perseveres in their passion and purpose. So perhaps this person needed to be wounded in order to see the truth. Perhaps this person was arrogant in a sense in their expectations of you, and now because of you walking away from them, Aries, maybe they're starting to understand that this wounding of their own ego was necessary in order for them to truly move things forward in the passionate way that they're wanting to. So let's clarify the Eight of Cups. We've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So let's talk about the Ten of Wands first, since we have a progression from the 9 to the 10. And then bottom of the deck, we've got Strength. So we'll talk about that here in a second. So I feel like this person is ready to put the burdens down, okay? They've been through the shit, basically. I also feel like they're starting to realize where the work and the struggle and the hurt that they've been through is actually something they've been setting themselves up for. We know that the Ten of Wands is a self-imposed burden. And maybe this person likes to act like the martyr in that they're carrying all of the stresses of everyone else, or that they're putting all of their energy and their time and passion into other things, and they feel down and depressed because they're not getting what they have put out, right? But when you put energy out in that way and you're living for others and not yourself, you can't play the victim or the martyr at the end of the day, okay? Because this person set themselves up for this burden, and they're starting to realize that, and they're starting to understand that in order to manifest this new golden opportunity and plant the seeds to grow something new with you, Aries, that they would need to start planting this seed in a completely different direction, okay? So with the rabbit popping up, makes me think of the Empress of Fertility, and like I said, this person is looking for their divine feminine, someone who is their counterpart. They're not looking for someone who is self-sacrificing in a martyr sort of a way, okay? Ariel gave up her fins for legs so that she could walk among others, okay? So she sacrificed pieces of herself in order to fit into the world of someone that she loved. All right, Aries, and that is not something that you can hold yourself accountable for. That's this person, and they need to be responsible and accountable for their own actions. So let's get an elemental oracle card and see what this person's challenge is. And again, this could be your challenge. Just depends on which side of the spectrum you're resonating with. So We've got breath and life, okay? And look at this. We've got another heart. I love how the beginning card connects with the challenge. So that is this person's challenge, is opening their hearts, is breathing and operating in life from a place of authenticity and from a place of their true heart center. So I think maybe this person could be challenged to breathe life into something new right now. It kind of feels, and as you can see, she's all wrapped up and tangled up in this white sheet here. It feels like this person is struggling with unleashing themselves from the truth that they've been hiding themselves from, okay? Sounds a little complicated. So Aries, the Strength card coming up at the bottom of the deck to clarify the Three of Swords. Perhaps this person, they could also have Leo in their chart. Perhaps this person is a very strong individual, period. Sorry about the splice in the video, guys. My phone actually died and I just kept on talking. So, with the Strength card, like I said, this person could just be very strong in general. They could have showed you their strength, and in turn, like we talked about earlier, this could have been a power struggle between the two of you, okay? So maybe this person is very strong and has a masculine quality about them, in which it felt like this connection was more of a struggle than a partnership, okay? So moving right along, let's get some energy from the mini Starseed Oracle and see what Spirit has to say as advice moving forward. Okay, so we've got Vision, also came up in Pisces, Blue Star, anything else for Aries? All right, bottom of the deck, we've got Earth Guide. Oh my goodness, Lord have mercy, Aries, this reading is insane. So you got Earth Guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved, okay? So perhaps that's been the message you've been receiving, and maybe, again, this is the message that your person is receiving in the form of an Earth Guide, okay? Maybe someone came into this person's environment to show them the error of their ways. Again, with that King of Swords energy coming up in their thoughts, they could be thinking about maybe an interaction or a conversation they had with someone in which kind of illuminated things and made them realize that they were not operating from their heart center, okay? So with Vision, trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. So everyone has a vision, right? Everyone's got an idea of how things are going to happen and manifest in their lives. So now Spirit is telling you to trust in your ability to create that, okay? It's not just some dream. It's not just some fantasy. It's not going to be real until you're willing to trust that you're able to create it, okay? With the Blue Star, follow the light of your inner compass, the Blue Star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. So always follow your true north, Aries. If something is not sitting right with your spirit, trust your inner compass, trust your intuition, and know that everything is going to lead you to the truth and everything is going to be revealed to you at the right times, okay? All of that truth actually is within you and what you are made up of. And so all we need to do sometimes is be still and channel what we already know to be true, right? So let's get some messages from the 5D and see what this person would like to say to you, Aries. Let's see what this person would like to say to you. Does this person not have anything to say? Come on, Aries. What does this person want to say to you? Okay. Something flipped over somewhere. Oh, there it is. The hidden message. Let's see what else. We've got to have more. There's got to be more. Ooh. Okay, so first of all, let's just make a pile. And let's shuffle one more time. There we go. Okay, so first of all, Aries, we've got, do you think of me as much as I think of you? This person's definitely thinking about you, okay? And they're wondering if you are thinking about them. We've also got, I have been meeting you in your dreams. Pay attention to these messages and how they make you feel. So with that Seven of Cups energy, again, that could be them consciously manifesting a meeting with you in their dreams. I've been drinking, smoking to numb the pain of not having you in my life. It's not working. So some of you could be connecting with someone who has some addictive qualities, somebody who is numbing the pain essentially and not really getting anywhere with that. I know how easy it is to fall into doubts. Just know that things aren't always what they seem. So Aries, Lord, why did I say Pisces again? Aries, this person is already jumping to the defense in a sense, knowing that maybe there are things about them that you might misconstrue. So feeling as if they have to defend themselves to you, knowing that things might be happening that you're seeing that aren't truly coming from their higher selves, okay? I'm discovering things about myself I didn't know was possible. I'm realizing my greater purpose in life. So maybe this person has shut the doors to true, authentic love in the past. And now this whole cosmic heart and the breath and the life with the picture of the heart, this is them truly being open to connecting to authenticity. Okay, I get so emotional when I hear certain songs because they remind me of us. Music holds a new meaning now that you're in my life. So perhaps this person's getting triggered a lot by songs, experiencing those signs and synchronicities. And then also we have, how could I not love you? You're all I've ever wanted and more. So on some level, this person believes that you are everything that they have wanted, that they've been manifesting. So if you're questioning whether or not this person loves you, they're asking you, how could they not? Okay. We also have, spending time with others is so unsatisfying. No one understands me the way that you do. So Aries, this person feels as if there's no one else that they can connect with that's the same energy. And I think maybe this distance is what's actually activating this person's higher self, okay? So let's go ahead and end the reading by getting a rune. I'm working with runes. This is new to me, so I'm still learning, but I thought it would be cool to bring them into the reading this time and see what the general overall closing message is for you, Aries. So what do we have for the sign of Aries, please, for the season of Gemini? Okay, so we have got... Hold on, I had to move my other table far away so that I can connect to the charger. Okay, so we've got Manaz, man. Okay, so I've circled in my notes divine masculine, so more of that emperor energy, Aries. So this is about mankind, the self, human race, and your attitude towards others and vice versa. So expect aid or cooperation now. So I think the general message here is to still and always remain in that emperor energy, okay? If you had to rise up against this person to show them that they were in a distorted energy, perhaps that was necessary in order for their growth, like I said. And so as this targets the whole your attitude towards others and vice versa, perhaps this person being rudely awakened to your perspective and you walking away could have potentially, like I said, activated them in their own divine masculine energy. And now they're taking control over what they feel as if has been unrealistic expectations of you, of others, and of love in general. Okay, so interesting. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, please comment below. And also I hope that you enjoy Gemini season for all of its chaotic craziness. And I will be seeing you guys again very soon. Take care. Bye.